Hey there, this is AUTONOMICS, and you're watching MULATSCHAG, the only TV you need.
You're from Portland. What's your favorite place there?
Probably, oh geez, favorite place in Portland, Oregon. Probably my house. You know, that's where I sleep, and you know, it's also where I keep all my clothing, and yeah.
In Portland, environmental protection is very important. Are you into it too?
You know, you definitely have a lot of those types around Portland, like, you know, the West Coast in general, you know, is definitely, yeah, like a lot of people recycle and, you know, into energy conservation, and Oregon has really beautiful outdoors, so anything to, you know, yeah, kind of keep that going is awesome.
And what about you?
To the environmental question? Oh, well, I like to compost, you know, it's good. It's good for everybody. I like to compost banana peels and old sandwiches. Probably not as much as other people in Portland, but I'm catching on to the fad relatively quickly.
Tell us about your special connection to Austria and how it came about.
Well, this is our third European tour. We originally started working with a booker that is from Vienna, who later became our manager, and he's a very nice Austrian man, and yeah, every time we come here, it's just a very beautiful country. I love seeing the mountains. They're you know, they're not like anything we have over in America, so it's yeah, it's definitely really cool. It's a lot of fun to come over here.
What do you think about Austria, and what do you like about it?
I think Austria. So far, we've been here during the colder months. You know, so it's definitely been very crisp outside, very beautiful. Yeah. I think Austria is cool. I hope to see all of it one day.
And what about you?
We really like the people here. They're really nice. They're really hospitable, and the culture is really interesting. It's nice to go to a country where everything is so old. You know, all the buildings are so old. There's just a lot of culture here, you know, and it's very different from America. And so every day that we go outside, we see something different and something new, and meet cool people.
Autonomics are the neurons that control your heart rate. Any plans for becoming a heart surgeon?
You know, I think I do a lot of I do a lot of like personal, like emotional surgery, you know, and matters of the heart and everything like that. So in some ways, I already am.
Now something basic. How have you met?
We all met in high school when we were about 14 or 15. Yeah, and just we all had an interest in music and rock and roll, and we all played instruments and stuff, and yeah, just became friends there.
If you get the opportunity to be the first band on the moon, but chances are that you might not come back, would you do it?
Absolutely.
Assuming you've read books, what's your favorite writer and why?
My favorite writer? For this interview, I want to say John Steinbeck. But in reality, you know, probably, I mean, Alan Moore is, I'm a really big fan of his work, mostly like his comics. I haven't read any of his, like, you know, just literary books, but I'm a big fan of comic books and graphic novels, and a lot of the writing that goes on there.
Oh, my favorite writer is Chuck Klosterman. He's one of the music journalists for Spin Magazine. He writes a lot about music and pop culture and stuff. He's hilarious. And whenever we come out here on the road, I always think about a lot of the stuff that he says about music and, you know, bands and stuff. And he usually has a lot of really good topics to talk about when we're like on the road and like driving around. So, but I think, yeah, Chuck Klosterman.
Mine's Stephen King. I think I've read like 20 of his books, and I like to read him on the road because his books are really long, but I can read them, you know, pretty fast, and I like everything that I've read so far.
In your opinion, what's more likely to happen? Peace on Earth or World War III?
Oh, geez. I think if there was a World War III, you know, we wouldn't call it that just because, you know, culturally, I think we're past those kind of labels. So I think probably neither. But you know, maybe a World War III, but we would call it like international conflict #1. Yeah. Hey there, this is AUTONOMICS, and you're watching MULATSCHAG, the only TV you need. MULATSCHAG!